Hello. I thought I would do a little video on my idea for fixing the Ninja Woodfire outdoor oven. Um, just like another video I watched on another of the Ninja ovens. I think Ninja considers these disposable. Um, Mine started failing after about a year and a couple months. I got it as a Christmas present a year and some ago. I called them wanting a replacement board or replacement buttons. They said, okay, we'll send you a replacement, but we need to do a video call with you. And I'm like, what? And yeah, so we did a video call, and they walked me through resetting it, which is basically just resetting the power supply, and then pushing the button, turning it on and pushing the buttons and showing them, hey, it doesn't work. They're like, okay, we'll send you a replacement for the cost of shipping, which was $20. And I thought, oh, they're sending me a board. And lo and behold, I looked at the site, and they're going to send me the whole thing. And so yeah, so this is my replacement oven, sent to me for a little over $20 in FedEx charges only. This is my old oven that's a year old. Um, you can see here, let me see if I can turn on a light here. Maybe this will help. Yeah. Um, I cut into the face of it thinking the buttons were on the screen. They're not. The buttons are remote buttons. You can see all the little pieces I took off here and stuff. But um, so yeah, so what I did is I tried to take this all apart back here. I don't know if we can look at that. But I tried to take that all apart back there. Even dented this a little bit down so I can get the screws over here and get them open, or try to open this up. There's no opening this up, but I was able to take these screws out here and then pry this open. And then you can kind of see that where the board is mounted back here. So what I did is took my rotary tool and cut this off. So cut it off right along the mold line here and across here and across here, and take that off. Lo and behold, there's the board. So it's normally attached in there with some screws. I did drill a hole here so I could get to the mounting screw that was down below, down in there. I don't know if you could see that. And I went ahead and drilled a hole over here to hit this screw. I could reach it, but just to do it straight, I've one hole, not very much different. So just plan on covering these up with some tape. I'll cover up the I'll put these back in because these are just the little plastic parts that go and push against the button, and it was kind of spring loaded. And so I can just tape this down with some clear tape, and that should work just fine. We'll see how it works. So I went online, and so typical to the Ninja disposableness of it. I don't know if I can get this out or not. There, I'm going to show you. Yeah, just like in the other video, I'll try to find it and put a link. Right here, well, that's bright. Let me put that back on. So right in here, come out. Right down in here, that's all just soldered on. There's no plug, so you have to. There's no way to get this board out without desoldering it. But you can see. Let's see if I can get this focused. Here are the buttons. So there's. Let's see. I think this one is the one for the smoker, time and temperature, and on off. So these three were the ones that I was having a problem with. The smoker button was working. I could get the start button to work after, like people online said, just rub it for a while, and maybe it will work. And so you sit there and just kind of rub back and forth on the button, and it would go. So my plan is I'm going to take these, which are, I don't know how bad this is, just some switches I found on Amazon. They're 2-pole. Did I have one out? No, don't. They need to be 2-pole, I believe. I haven't tried this out yet. So what they look like is they have 2 barbs. Ah, shoot, I can't get this. They have the 2 barbs there, and then just the little button, and they're 6 millimeters square. I think they're 4 millimeters deep. So they match this. They match this pretty well. I don't know if this is focusing or not, but they match it pretty well. So the depth should be right, and you can see on the back that it is in fact just 2 poles here. So there's 4 pole switches and 2 pole switches. So just like positive, negative, ground, not ground, I don't know. It's all low voltage stuff, I'm sure, so it shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, so I'm going to desolder these and then put it all back together and see if it works. I'm not going to videotape the desoldering process. Should be pretty easy. Put the new buttons in, put this all back together. I may go ahead and silicone this little piece back on. I don't know. The screws are already rusted when I took it apart on the inside, so I don't see that there's any reason to keep it watertight. It look like it was kind of dusty, so I don't think it's dust proof or anything. Yeah, and these knobs just pull off. There's one knob that's for the settings. That's the one with the little indicator on it, and then the other knob that just free spins and sets the temperature, time, and things like that. So yeah, so we'll see. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say is, yeah, so just if you like this oven like I do, I make pizza about once a week, and I use the smoker at least once a month, if not more. I have this, what I got off of Amazon, was a steel plate, a 1/4-inch steel plate. I think it's 1 foot by 1 foot. Fits perfectly on there. This is the original stone, so it's just about the same exact size. You do have to clean the scale off of this and just put it in a pan. What I did is put it in a shallow pan, a little better than that one here, which I bought an accessory pan, which doesn't fit. But put this in I put it in a trash bag and in a pan with some vinegar overnight. Slag comes right off. Gave it a scrub, put it in the oven, oiled it up, put it in the oven, oiled it up again, put it back in the oven. So it's been oiled twice, so it's pretty much impervious now. You can tell I've used it quite a bit to cook pizza on. The other side, oh, it's heavy. There's the other side, which pretty much I don't think I've used, maybe once on the other side. So you can see that looks pretty good. Not rusty. Probably should oil it again and cook it again. But yeah, it works really good. Gets the bottom of the crust a little more crispy, quicker. I found that I didn't see that kind of leopard spots on the bottom that you kind of want with a pizza. I cooked like a thicker crust pizza, so I didn't want the top to get dark before the bottom, and so I found that the steel cooks it just a little bit more. So, all right. Well, wish me luck. I will put in the comments whether or not this worked. If not, I got my replacement, so I'm not worried about messing this one up. So I always have a backup. We'll see. It cost me $6 for 100 switches, so I've got a couple years supply at least. If this works and I just keep replacing switches, unless something else fails. So, all right. Wish me luck. We'll see what happens, and like I said, I'll post in the comments if this worked or not. Okay, so here we are the next day. I put in the buttons, screwed the backs back on and everything. You can see down here the tape that I put on here is not sticking so well, but the buttons are held down. Things look good. But yeah, put it on, one press buttons, things turn on, temperature, time, and the start button all work. Just one press, that's it. Everything works. So yeah, so the Ninja Woodfire oven is repairable. A little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and $6 worth of parts. Wasn't too bad. And yeah, don't cut the front like I did. That was stupid. But I didn't know what I was doing. So anyway, success.